Hello everyone. I think I'm audible, right? Okay, thank you. Welcome to today's weekly wins. Hello everyone. Okay, let's continue our today's weekly wins. So today we have personal wins, organizational updates, um, educational updates, competitive updates, and important announcement and conclusive remarks. So let's begin with personal updates. Uh, my personal updates this week. Um, I don't have any unique personal update for this week, but if I nominate them, we can continue. Um, Yosef Lato, I nominate you. Okay, if Yosef is not ready, can you share us your personal wins?
Okay, thank you, Karkina. My week was pretty packed, and uh, I have nothing as a personal win, but to mention one, I was able to read the full light novel, yeah, Wilton, and yeah, the only thing I have on my mind is this one. I was able to read the full light novel, and that was very interesting. Yeah, that's what I have from my week. And let me nominate Kadist. Okay, Kadist is not here. Okay. What about Ashannafi Dajan? Am I audible though? Guys.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. Ashannafi Dajan.
Hear me? I think you know it's me.
Yeah.
Sorry for background noise. For me, actually, it's good week actually, but I don't have any personal. Sorry for that. Actually, I will nominate Emre if he can't hear me. If he can.
Thank you very much, Asanafi. I can hear you, brother. And my personal wins for the week. Let's see. Personal, I can hear me. I think my connection is not super stable.
No, you're cutting off a bit.
Okay, I think it's coming back. Am I audible, team?
Now you are.
Okay, sorry, like the connection is sometimes flaky here, team. So overall, it was a very good team. First off, maybe let's start with the personal loss. So I had an injury on my left knee. Maybe some of you guys already know, and I had a misstep in the run on Monday. So that's the, let's say, sad news. But the good news is it's recovering. So today I'm almost walking normally. I think over the weekend it will be fine, and by next week I will be able to run back again. So for the permanent solution, I'm really hoping to get the surgery in September, hopefully after finishing our relocation successfully. And it will take from there about 6 months for me to get back to the fields to play football, which I couldn't do since December 2023. Any other personal wins? Well, I have a great time in Rwanda, guys. This is a lovely country, beautiful culture. People are very helping. We had great meetings over the week. Things are progressing, so this also makes me personally happy. And I guess that's pretty much it. I've been eating well, sleeping well, taking care of my body very well, and overall happy and productive week. And I wanna nominate Akash, brother.
I knew you were gonna nominate me. So from my side, personal wins. For this, I would say that one win was the fact that I went running yesterday. Even though it was on the treadmill. I'm not a big runner, to be honest. I'm trying to overcome that, so that was definitely a win. And the second thing is, I had a really good call yesterday with Abdul about the backend of RateEat, and I was happy to see because it was the first time that I actually saw the backend, and I was happy to see it was not as bad as I thought it was initially. So I'll take it as a win because it seems like we have some work to do to get to an excellence form, but not as much on the basic stuff. So that makes me happy. And for that, actually, good job for everyone at RateEat. Now, should I nominate someone?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me check. Who will I nominate? Tuli. Tuli, can you hear me? Not sure if you can hear me. Then let me nominate someone else. Biruk. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, please go for it.
Okay, so hello everyone. Let me share my screen. All right, so my personal win, I don't have that much of a win, but I think the impact report, the A2SV 5-year impact report. So on the design wise, it's completed. So I was reviewing it today before 30 minutes ago, and it's almost completed, except some contents. So I would say that's the win, and I don't think I have that much of another wins. And on my personal, I think that's it. Maybe I'm gonna mention someone else. Right. Okay. Do we have Miss Ghana? Miss Ghana Getachew from Dime?
Yes, I'm here. Right, so This week, I don't think I have a personal win. Maybe I started grinding lit code. Yeah, maybe that's considered as a personal win. It's been a while since yeah, solved the problem. And yeah, and the other personal win is that as a time we've made our first social media post. That can also be considered as a win for me. And yeah, that's it from my side.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Kana. Let's proceed to updates, right? Okay. First is organizational updates by Emre. Emre, could you hear us?
Thank you very much, Kalkidan. Just 1 second. There is one message I need to send urgently.
Okay, okay.
After that, I will be starting builder. Yes. Done. So, team, overall, the tasks that we are currently working on, they are taking some time. So it was, from my perspective, a very productive week. There are a few kudos I want to distribute before starting with the wins and plans. First off, Biruk Melese. Biruk has been doing a phenomenal job when it comes to creating our impact report. So the report is getting better and better. Akash, brother, you have been part of this journey as well. You have seen the progress. How do you feel about the current state?
Really amazing. Yesterday's meeting was really a proof of how amazing the report is coming out to be, and the fact that he has been doing all this. You know, one of the things that I really like about what we're seeing is critical thinking. We gave some pointers, but Viruk, you just took it and owned it completely, the entire report. So really appreciate that, and you definitely deserve this praise.
And I feel privileged to be on the same ship. Biruk, again, thanks for being who you are and doing great job, brother. So, when like other ones, well, also I want to thank our talent placements team, like the whole team, because we have been preparing the packages, we have been organizing workshops, we have been having conversations to place our talent, and in all directions we are making a very good progress. So Barty Tudi, our talent placement specialist, Akash, he's been part of that progress as well. David from HR, Okita and Asnake. So with this squad, we are also doing very good job. And soon after, some great news from Eskalate and will be shared with the whole squad. Cool. So when we take a look at the wins, I'm having the conversations with our board members, and Brian is already taking care of our registration bill, which is more than $10,000. I'm grateful for his support. He got his first check after a while, and with that first check, with that paycheck, he's supporting A2SV. Roger, Noam, and Abdullah. So with Roger, I'm looking to meet this weekend. Likewise with Abdullah, I had some initial conversations with them. And Noam is currently in Philippines. As you know, he's one of the top bird watchers in the world. So he is in an area where he has very limited internet access. So most probably, he's of Rwanda progress. We had a great meeting with Minister Paula this week. And we discussed about open items for our registration. Regard team, am I?
Emre, you are not audible. Um, Maybe the internet.
Sorry, team. I think my connection having some trouble. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Perfect. So yes, like as I said, the MOU signing is coming with the ministry next week. With University of Rwanda, we still couldn't schedule. Like since last week was a short one, and this week is having the agenda of the last week. We couldn't schedule it, but we hope that it will be happening next week as well. Official rental agreement. Oh, there is a typo there. Let me fix it. Sorry, guys. Agreement. Yes. So we had the verbal agreement with the landlord, and I will be working on the first draft of the contract starting later today. We hope that it is going to be signed sometime next week. What else? Well, in terms of progress, that's pretty much it from Rwanda. And as I mentioned earlier, Baruch is doing a great job for the impact report. Hopefully it will be out next week. Like we hope that maybe by the mid-July, around Tuesday, we may have the final version ready. Next, A2SV Lovers Thing. This has been already communicated to the people, and it is going to take place tomorrow at 2 p.m. East Africa time. As you know, while I was in the jail, some A2SVians and some A2SV lovers, they got together to help us. Very quickly, they collected over $30,000, with which we were able to make the payment and close the account. So this was a huge help, obviously, and this is going to be a gathering to provide them updates and see how people are doing at the moment. And that is going to take place tomorrow, as I mentioned. Next, we had a great call with one potential Eskalate client yesterday. The company is located in Atlanta, in the United States. They are looking for someone with 5 years of experience, but we have a few members who have decent amount of experience in the skills that they are looking for. So hopefully we are going to have some good matches. And they are interested in hiring 3 to 5 people. So as the conversations go on, I'm going to provide more updates. Next, relocation one-on-ones. Maybe David Alamayo, you can tell us what percent we have completed. But I've been meeting with our core dev members. I'm not sure if there are, I think Fevan meeting is coming, but I'm not sure if any other member is left from core dev. If you are going to relocate to Rwanda, you are part of core dev, one with me yet, please ping David Alamayo so that we can schedule the meetings. And indeed, next week, I will be continuing those relocation one-on-ones with education squad as well. So maybe I should name this one as relocation one-on-ones core dev. And we should also create for the next week an item for the education squad one-on-ones. Last but not least, we get together with Akash to go over our website, and we have made a second batch of update suggestions, which are going to be communicated to Joshua, who is currently working on our website, and we hope to see those updates live by the end of next week. So hopefully when you see our webpage next week for the weekly wins time, you are going to see these updates deployed. So what's coming next week? Plans, board member calls. So this is for the donations as well as for the board restructuring. We are going to be dividing our board into 2 parts, advisory board and executive board. And to get a seat in the executive board, our board members are going to make donations. So this will help with the operations. And for the Rwanda progress, MOU signings are coming next week. Office rental agreement signing is also coming next week. I think I still didn't fix the typo there. Yes. And we also continue search for the remaining corporate housing need. So the office space also has corporate housing for 38 people. And we need to find a place for 28 more people. And we already started searching in the same neighborhood so that we will also finalize this in the next 2 weeks. And A2SV registration is currently holding on the MOU signing with the ministry. After that, we will be able to proceed with that. Impact report is coming next week. We will go aggressive on Eskalate calls. I had only one this week, but I'm hoping to have at least 5 next week. And video proposal hopefully will be finalized next week. Cambone was a bit sick this week, therefore we didn't make much progress on it. And lastly, I will finalize the relocation one-on-ones with the education squad. So this is the agenda, team. Do you have any questions or points you want to add? All right. If not, Akash, also, like you have been here, you have been part of the progress for the relocation, as well as other efforts we have on the executive end. Anything you want to add, brother?
Yes, let me add just a couple of things. So two things actually. Number one is the excitement and to see how people are really pushing for us to go there as soon as possible. We've been looking at office locations, corporate housing, and we found an amazing place. And everyone that I've been interacting with that is part either of on the ministry side or people that we're interacting with that are locals have been very supportive of us moving there. Also, at the university, you can definitely see the hype of A2SV program starting very soon. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they really wanted to get that started in September already, right? Or even sooner, if I'm not mistaken. So the only thing I want to add is if you haven't been to Rwanda, you're gonna fall in love with it. Kigali is a beautiful city. You're gonna love the people, the food, the views. It's so green, and I mean, at the end, for everyone that hasn't traveled outside of Addis, I think it's going to be a very pleasant surprise. So if you're feeling a little bit, skeptical or you have doubts whether you should move, just trust me when I tell you, you will definitely not regret moving to Rwanda.
Okay. So let's continue, right? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next will be the Ethiopian education update presented by Awe.
Hello everyone, good to see you again. It's my second time here. So just to introduce myself, I'm Abel. I'm part of the education squad and I'm part of the AIT's education squad to be specific. And today I'll be just giving you the updates for what we have been doing throughout the week. So to give a little bit of context, currently we are on the project phase for G16 personal education Ethiopia. Hence, we're doing some onboardings and to assign the students to the respective tech stacks, we gave assessments last week. But since there were students who were not able to take those assessments, they were not able to be placed on time. So this week, early on Monday and Tuesday, we prepared track assessments, additional text, like extra text track assessments for these students, and we gave them that. We assessed them based on that, and on the remaining days, we were grading the results. And on Wednesday, we were able to share them the track assignments. And we are also discussing with the education squad, and we thought it will be nice if we let some students take a secondary track like UI, UX, and product. So all these track placements have been finalized on Wednesday, and up to today, we're having onboarding sessions for the students in which we onboarded them to Slack, and also we introduced them to the learning paths that actually came from one of the onboardings. It was completed around 4 p.m. And yeah, that also indicates that we have started going over the learning path or the project phase for each tech stack. And now we are currently trying to collect some ideas for this project phase, in which we are trying to get some new ideas from every A2SV alumni, and also we are trying to filter some ideas that were previously improved. That's actually an ongoing action item, and I hope we'll be done with this in some time in the future soon. And one other win is we have finalized the 11th round of one-on-ones, early on this week, and we also were also able to start the 12th round of one-on-ones. And yeah, those are the wins we had for this week. And for the plans we have, we'll continue to have the learning paths. We have prepared everything, the calendars and everything. They are still being sent out, and they are actually sent out already. So we plan to continue go over the learning path with the students together along with the heads and with each track leaders. We will also continue to collect ideas for the project phases, because we plan to have some like a small hackathon thing at the end when the project phase is about to conclude. So yeah, for those we'll try to collect some more ideas we can find. And lastly, we'll also plan to finish the current round of one-on-ones we are at, which is the 12th round. And yeah, that's the update we have for this week. Any questions as running in your mind, can bring some up.
Abel, in the previous rounds, we have collected plenty of ideas, and like some of the ideas, like after the recent challenges we faced with, they are not currently implemented. Like even we have some ideas for which the product management process have been applied, and we have maybe close to complete PRD. Did you have a chance to get updates on that? Like, are we currently utilizing those? Are you in touch with G5 Second Year Education Squad?
Actually, I'm not in touch with them. I'm in touch with Barnabas. I think he may have seen some of them, but we did not get the chance to talk with them thoroughly since he was busy with the reassessments. But I think, yeah, we have found those, and I think we'll be discussing about them soon.
Perfect. I think Jordanos is on a break, but you can reach out to Okita. Okita can connect you with the G5 Second Year Education Squad. So in that regard, it would be really great to learn what is already there, so you can merge those results. This way, we can have better results. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions? In that case, I guess I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Obi. We're going to open education updates. So this will be the remote education updates presented by Nabati.
Okay, thank you, Kalkidan. I'm Radin from Remote Education Squad, and I'm gonna share our effort and what we have been doing for this week, and I'm gonna tell you about what our plan for the next week as well. For G6 Education, we successfully delivered the HIP lecture on this week, and we conduct a recap session on 3 to our newcomers, and they need some recap session on the DFS part, and we plan to give them this lecture on next or the week after that week. And we continue our 10th round of one-on-one session, and we are about to finish this round of one-on-one session, and we plan to start our 11th one-on-one session on the next week. And as a plan for G6 education, we are still on our second education phase, which is a longest education phase on our whole education planning. And we are still continuing on this phase, and we plan to deliver a lecture on the greedy. And we also plan to start our 11th round of one-on-one session on the next week. As always, we plan to give our students a contest tomorrow, and the editorial will be posted on the Telegram and on Monday after the contest analysis. And about a G5 secondary education, the web team already completed the authentication logic implementation for the starter project, and they are also finalized their UI component implementation. And on the next week, they plan to integrate the backend endpoint to the website or like the starter project. And they also plan to start the product development and complete the starter project on the next week as well. As for the backend team, they are still doing on the problem addition and submission feature of the starter project, and they also plan to do this thing on the next week as well. And also they start building a track and a group feature on the backend, and they plan to do this two thing on the next week as well. And this is all about the G5 second education wins and plans. Yeah, this is all about remote education updates. If you have any question, guys, I'd be happy to answer this. If not, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you to Nuruddin. Very much education update. So please continue to uh, Dave.
Hello everyone. So this week, me and Emre plan to have a clear organizational chart for Rwanda application, as well as Ethiopian one, who's gonna stay in Ethiopia and will gonna join us remotely. So the first half or the original chart for Rwanda stuff, so it's already done. I'm expecting Emre's comments today, and we're gonna work on it until Tuesday, and we're gonna have a clear chart for Rwanda, Ethiopian staffs for the coming week. And other plan was to review Eskalate applicants' CV. So me and our team, or talent specialist team, agreed on that. You have to have standard CV format for everyone because everyone CV has the same issue, the same comment for everyone. So to avoid duplicating the commenters, we agreed on that to come up with comments for everyone, and we're gonna give them training, and we're gonna show them on a workshop, workshop, how to build a CV, how to explain their achievements and so on on that. So you don't have to go back and forth every CV. So after that, we're gonna review it. And the plan for next week is to review the Skillbridge applicant CV after we give the workshop. We're gonna review it one by one, and after that, we're gonna give them grading, and we're gonna comment on it, and we're gonna improve it. This is the win as well as the plan for next week. If anyone got a question on this, I will come. If not, thank you for your time. I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Dave. So next will be about core dev updates, started by Eskalate, presented by Maraf.
Okay, thank you, Tim. So I'm gonna present the Eskalate this week's win and the next week plan. So I'm gonna start by Upwork profile. Finally, we successfully set up the Upwork profile. And the second one is gonna be we have been gathering some data of the candidates, and we have filled this data on the sheet like resumes. So we're gonna be able to track when they update their resume, and this sheet will gonna help us to filter candidates.
Miraf, I'm sorry to interrupt. So while presenting, could you please turn on your camera? And for all the presenters, please turn on your camera while presenting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat it. So we have been gathering personal data of the candidates, and we had filled some of them on the sheet. We use this sheet to track their resume update, and also to filter the talents when they need it. And we have announced also for the candidate to start filling their profile on Eskalate website. And also the other things, we have been fixing some bugs that has been on the rule management and updating the basic info and also some validations. The final one, the final win was integrating the add new jobs and job lists. So the front end has successfully integrated those features. And for the next week, we're gonna keep track of our candidate progresses, like their resume updates, and so they're gonna have I think they're gonna have resume polishing session tomorrow. So we're gonna track those changes, and also the front-end teams will gonna finalize their integration on shortlist and job features. I think this is the next week plans. If you have any question, I'm happy to answer. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Aaron. Okay.
Before we go to the next one, there is one thing I want to share here. So, since we have some Eskalate candidates who are currently actively using the platform, I've seen some message exchanges in the Telegram group. So they faced with some issues, they report, and our developers are fixing those issues. Like, I am very, very happy with this workflow team. And as you see, when a product is used, issues get revealed. Therefore, I highly recommend other projects to see the same pattern and have close communication loop with their customers, their users, so that they can make their product better and better. So I wanted to thank to Team Eskalate for getting those bugs and fixing them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Emily. So, next score date will be done, presented by Ms. Kala.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Continue.
You say something? Okay.
No.
All right. So for Dime this week, from our web website, we've continued our backend integration. So auth page is completed and exchange rate is in progress. We plan to finish the left in the coming week. And we have heavily working on configuring the GCP. So there has been some complications made to make it secure, but so that we are failing to address the issues currently, but that will not be an issue hopefully in the coming week. And we've also started implementation on the MPGS side, and hopefully we will also continue working on it on the coming week. Yeah, and so we had a CI/CD set up for backend, but not for mobile. So mobile team is working hard on setting up a CI/CD for mobile. And we've also made our first social media post today. So I actually encourage all of you to go ahead and follow our social media. So we have members. Just let's wait. So let's pause and okay, follow Dime social media on Instagram, Telegram, and LinkedIn. I ask you guys to do that.
How are we going to do that, Ms. Kana? Can you potentially share your screen, get us through those links? I think they've been shared in the general channel on Slack, right?
Yes, there.
Maybe you can take us there instead of the presentation. Team, I have already done it. That's a very good call. Thank you very much, Ms. Kana. And social media team, you are bringing these socials up for Project Dime. And obviously, team as A2SV for an A2SV project. We need to show the love that is needed. So take your time now. We want to see those numbers increasing real time.
Yes. All right. So
maybe let me help you here. Oh yeah, you are doing this. Thank you. Take us to the general first. People can see the links. And can you please also open the pages? Let's see those numbers going up live.
Sure, I can do that.
And for our watchers on YouTube, I'm going to edit as a comment. Don't worry.
All right. So I'm okay. I've shared the Instagram. Let me also open the LinkedIn. All right. All right.
What are the numbers, Ms. Kana? Do you see the numbers that you want? How many followers
Yes.
we have on Telegram? How many on
Okay,
LinkedIn?
on LinkedIn we have 17 new followers, totally 19 followers, and on LinkedIn, yeah, 19 followers, and on Instagram it is about how much is it again? Yeah, 15 followers. Yeah, it has increased by 3. Guys, go and follow us.
We have more people, team. We want to see those numbers go up real time, please. Everybody. For ease of access, I'm going to bring them to the chat window here as well. This is the Telegram link. This is the LinkedIn one, and this is the Instagram one.
Yes, we just got 5 more followers on Instagram.
Beautiful. Let's keep counting. We have 53 people in the meeting, guys. We got to see that number go to at least 50.
Let's go, team. Yeah. Okay, I would. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Karom. Thank you, Tolusa. I am trying to encourage people live for following us.
Thank you, Mr. Beautiful. I think, team, you get the message. Please go ahead and do not leave this meeting without following these pages. Maybe we can get back to presentation and continue, Miske. Are you happy with the development?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Just to let you know, we've got 10 more. It's about 15 more followers on our LinkedIn. So that's a good thing. All right. So to continue on our presentation. Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. Okay, so for Dynamic, our plans for next week are we plan to deploy our landing page to domain. So we've polished our landing page, and so we haven't got and decided on our domain. So we will have a communication with Emery yourself as well, and some of our front-end devs from other teams, so that we will deploy our landing page. And we also continue our backend integration efforts on our web app, and also finalize the GCP backend deployments, and also continue implementation for our MPGS cross-border integration, and finalize setting up our CI/CD for mobile. These are our these are our plans, and if you guys have any question, please ask.
Ms. Kana, how far are we from MasterCard integration?
Okay, on this one, if Kabum is here, he might give a bit of more clear time frame. But I can say this week we haven't actually progressed very well. So I would say like next week we will have a more clear picture of how long it will take. But next week is my deadline. Like we plan to test it next week by the end of next week.
Got you. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Muskan. Time. So let's proceed to Adot, presented by Ayana.
Okay, so Jim, sorry. First, sorry, I can't open my camera. The background is very bad at the moment. So, thank you, Kalkida. I'm Ayana File, and I was part of an intern. Let's begin with the wins. We completed the landing page upgrades. Also, we created and published social media posts on for new iOS release. The post highlighted key feature of updates and increase visibility and user engagement. Sorry for background noise. Also, we improved test coverage by 5% for a mobile and 7% for a web. We added new unit tests for to ensure better reliability and reduce bugs across both platforms. Also for remaining items, we plan to host a live community Q&A on a Telegram with Dr. Fisum, but it is still pending due to scheduling issue. Also, we plan to have a core review with Akash, which hasn't been done yet. Overall, it was a productive week for the team. The plan for the next week is to continue to improve test coverage across web, backend, and mobile. Hosts a live community Q&A on a Telegram with Dr. Fisum, and also to have a core review with Akash. That's the plan. If anyone have any question, please feel free to ask now. And also, if you have any recommendation on Adots, you can reach out to our member. Yeah.
Ayana, just for everybody to hear it, because maybe we may know some people who are going through pregnancy in Ethiopia. When are we going to have the community Q&A with Dr. Fitsum exactly?
Still, we don't have exactly fixed time due to scheduling issue. Also, that's why we postponed it to next week. And I think we will communicate with Dr. Fisum on Monday, and we will post on social media.
Beautiful. And as soon as it is known, feel free to share with the team. More people can benefit from it. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thank you again. Next core dev review is Skillbridge, presented by Nahu. Nahu, you can continue.
Hi everyone, so I'll be presenting Skillbridge this week's wins and next week's plans. So for this week, the contest analysis for weekly contest and custom contests has been implemented on the web app. We've also managed to fix a Google sign redirect issue that was occurring on the web app. And we have started cleaning up the new mobile app project architecture that has been going on, I think, for 2 weeks maybe. So that's been going on and will continue in the next week as well. We've also fixed some backend bugs reported on our bug sheet. So these bugs are being reported when our team members are refactoring their codes or implementing new features either on the mobile or the web app. And we've also refactored additional backend controllers. This is part of our task where we have been refactoring our backend apps so that we can optimize them. We can optimize our endpoints where there were some issues with latency. And the next part was we have synced with the social media team, and I think this was raised in this week's daily meeting. So we have posted a social media post about a specific feature that users should know on our app so that they can check out that feature and maybe work with that feature. And we have found a configuration or GCP development deployment. So we have not finished fixing that, but that will be done, and the team can check out the web development progress. So for next week's plan, the backend refactoring, and if we have any bugs left, we'll continue with that. Then we'll also be setting up backup for our database on GCP. And for the web app, we'll begin implementing the learning pass feature, and the mobile team will continue cleaning up the architecture and post additional social media posts about our apps feature, and also additional posts about to congratulate for the students for finishing their exams as well. And we'll also be having a review session next week for our web app. And lastly, we'll also start researching around an education structure to since we're relocating to Rwanda, we also want to integrate the Rwandan national exams to our app as well. So if you have any questions, you can ask.
Thank you, Nahu, from Skillbridge. Next will be RateEat, presented by Ashanafi.
Thank you, Kalkidan. I am Ashanafi. I'm from RateEat. I'm going to present this week weekly wins and next week plans. From RateEat, this weekly wins from mobile, addressing a non-descriptive error message on a client and business app. We try to fix a bug from both a client and mobile app, and we try to run the business and client app on a coding magic and build and debug on that, and replace ordering with add payment QR menu page. We try to update a QR menu page from web app site. We try to build a download and share receipt on a QR menu payment on a web, and confirm additional of friend split bill with new follow on the web, and address multiple bug, both admin and business web app. From backend side, it is a backend code base review with Akash. He give us a good comment. On other side, it's payment receipt and PDF generation implementation on a backend side, and possible payment method in Rwanda, and perform initial review of API they offer. For the plan for a backend, for the next week, on the backend side, we try to plan addressing feedback from backend code review, and resolve test of CI/CD of a bug, and reconsider integration of test approach on CI/CD. For web, for a plan for next week, we try to implement a desktop view for a payment flow of landscape web, and test new payment and split bill flow. For a mobile app, we try to build a QR menu and direct payment and receipts and split bill implementation on a mobile site. If you have any question on this site, on this presentation, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ashanafi from RateEat. Next will be Akil, presented by Yossi.
Okay, thank you everyone. My name is Asif and I came from Akil. So I'm gonna present you about our weekly wins and plans for the next week. So starting from our wins, we have readjusted Masar talent contents to Hoopy, so that especially we have modified both the UI and the contents of the Hoopy, so that it's its own platform. It looks much different from Masar and especially from Akil, so that they have a distinct difference between each of them. And also we have been addressing and fixing integration of Masar with Microsoft 360 services and also some other configuration issues. It's still pending. It's still in the process. And also we have implemented chat functionality on the backend for Akil, and we have finished all the bugs that have been occurring on it. And we also identified and listed bugs on the end errors on the web, which so previously we had bug-end error tracking and listing sheet, but that only accounted for Akil only. So since we have three main platforms right now, Akil, Masar, and Hoopy, and so it has come to mind that it is necessary to accommodate to address and list also the bugs that will also occur on both Masar and Hoopy also. So we have rearranged the bug tracker sheet. So we have identified the bugs and the errors that have been occurring on the Masar and Hoopy also. And we also fixed Google Auth issue on Hoopy. So we have Google signing with Google issue in Hoopy. So we have fixed that. And also we have deployed both Masar and Hoopy with real URLs. So both of them are available, and also we can find, you can also find Hoopy within Masar also. So all the links are now available for public. So that has been successful. And we have also posted more jobs on Akil. So we have not only we have posted the jobs on Akil, but we also promoted the jobs both in multiple social platforms such as LinkedIn, Telegram, and Instagram also. So we hope to see the results of them in the coming days. So for the plans, we're also planning to keep posting more jobs on Akil, to keep posting more trending jobs from well-known companies, so that our traffic and our engagement on Akil increase significantly. So we are planning on that. And also we are planning to start the implementation of the chat functionality on the front end. Well, we were about to start the functionality in this week, but in this week we have other urgent issues to solve. So we have pushed that task to the next week. And also we are going to continue, since we have a new bug tracker sheet. We are going to address those new issues that we have found and also solve them one by one. And also we are planning to increase our social engagements more for Akil, as I said before, with the combination of posting more jobs. We also planning to promote Akil in much better way and in much more aggressive way in the social media, so that more people will join the Akil, more people join the platform, and also our traffic and our user activity could also increase. And also we are as I said before, we have adjusted the content in the visual assets of the OP from its previous one. So we are also, there are still some unfinished visual assets, especially some pictures, some logos, some videos that are still belong to Akil. So we are planning to change all of them into an original Hopi content, so that the Hopi platform is completely independent from the Akil one, and also it feels original. And so we are planning to finish the improvement of those visual assets as well. So these are our weekly wins and plans, and if you have any question, you're welcome to ask. So if not, I would like to thank everyone and pass on to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Yusuf, for Akil. Next will be AfroChat. So, it's presented by Akil. Yes.
Thank you. I'm Tikas from. I'll be presenting the weekly wins and plans, starting with our wins. As you may have noticed, the AfroChat team has been a bit inactive recently. This was due to some inner issues, but now we are back on track, and you will see more updates from the team. The other win is we have onboarded a new team member from a web developer team member, so that's also a win. Our major tasks for this week were to identify, list, categorize the bugs that are already present, and also categorize them in like critical, or maybe some are basic, won't need much attention. So we have categorized them based on their status. Nextly, we have added the new temporary chat feature. There are some still tests that's already been underway for this feature, and we'll be deploying it next week. The next one is the bug fixes are currently in progress. Not all of them are addressed. So we are hoping to finalize everything by next week. So coming to our plans, we are planning to deploy hotfixes on the backend that we have identified. There are also some bug fix and improvements we discussed that are both on the web and backend side. Also on the mobile side to increase test coverage. The next one is there will be an improved markdown rendering interface on the web side. This is to increase user experience. The next is also on the web. We plan to make progress on the V2 admin panel. This were our weekly wins and plans. If anyone have any questions or comments.
Okay. Thank you, Tilkas, from AfroChat. So next will be Ghana educational updates presented by Nathan. If Nathan is available, you can continue.
Team, we can skip Ghana education updates for this week. Like due to physical space arrangement issues right now, Ghana education is paused. So the school, due to rising COVID, they didn't share the physical space. So currently it's paused.
Okay, thank you, Emre. So Akash, conclusion remarks by Akash Manuel. So if Akash is returned.
So team, Akash left to run an errand, and I think he didn't come back yet. I don't see him in the meeting at the moment.
Okay.
And maybe I can cover on his behalf. So overall, this was a very good week. We were making very good progress in multiple threads, which I am very happy and proud of. At the same time, until the end of the month, there is a lot to do. And now that we have built this momentum, we should continue building on it too. So I really want next week to be better than this one. And for us to do that, we need to do what we do with high quality. Everything we do, if you give it one more review, you can increase the quality more. So including mine, we have rushed some of the slides for this weekly events. And I want to urge all the team, including myself, to prepare our updates timely so that we can review them before putting them in front of others for the next week. I understand a lot is going on in the operation, so we may delay weekly events updates to the later hours. But still, it would be better to raise our game up in everything we do. And presenting things, communicating things, this is important part of our job. If you want to become a complete technologist, you should know how to make effective presentations, not just speaking, but also putting highly, let's say, appealing visuals. Very good one. I hope this was great for everybody. And I wish everyone a great, happy weekend. See you soon, team.
Emre, yeah. Would you read for us
Yes.
quote of the day?
Today's quote comes from Henry Ford. As you guys may know, the founder of Ford automobiles, right? Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is a progress. Working together is success. I think we have passed some stages, right? We are currently working together, but to make it success, the work needs to be completed. So this is a process. Hopefully, we are going to see great milestones all together. Have a great weekend. See you.
Thank you. Okay. Everyone, this is weekly wins for today. Thank you. See you next week.